Hello and welcome to Captain Career Videocast, a series of how-to videos and a lot more. I am Martin Buckland, a global executive career management practitioner. This series of videos is where I share my wealth of expertise and knowledge on executive career management to help you reach your career goals. Today, we're going to be talking about some subject that I'm always asked, and almost every day people ask, well, how do I get on the radar of executive recruiters? So here we are, 5 tips on how to become visible to executive recruiters. I'm going to be also interviewing executive recruiters in forthcoming videos. So watch this space because they will tell you. I will be interviewing them and I will be probing them and asking them, well, how do you get on their radar? Which is very, very important. Recruiters can bring you huge value in your career management. So number 1, keep your profiles current. It's no use you having an obsolete, dated LinkedIn profile or Facebook profile. You need to keep all your social media present, okay? So fill it right out. Have pictures, have your LinkedIn address customized, have recommendations, have snippets of your successes under each appointment. LinkedIn profile is pageless. You can go on for page after page after page. You can scroll down. So fill it all out. The more you fill it out anyway, is the more that Google will give you a ranking. Number 2, become active and professional on social media. As I said, don't be passive. You need to be very, very active, even when you're gainfully employed, not just when you're in career transition, but give some time every week. Try and do it every day to making some comment, sharing, or publishing an article on LinkedIn and maybe Facebook. Facebook is becoming a huge engine for executive recruiters to search. Number 3, attend conferences and other events within your own industry. Recruiters look to see who goes to conferences. If you think you are a subject matter expert, or your industry think you're a subject matter expert, and you're invited to speak at that conference, accept it, embrace it, because that markets yourself as an expert. You've been voted in, you've been acknowledged by your peers as an expert to speak at that particular conference, chapter, or other show that is within your in your realm, within your industry. So never miss out on a speaking gig opportunity. Number 4, let a recruiter go away empty-handed. This is a cardinal sin. If a recruiter calls you today and he says, Mr. Buckland, I've got this job as an executive career management practitioner. Would you like to come for an interview? If so, may I see your resume? Well, I may not be interested because I actually have a great job and I'm not interested in being recruited. But you might, or you might not be interested in that particular job, but you are interested in searching around for other jobs. So you tell the recruiter that you're not interested in that particular offering, but I do know somebody who I can refer you to. Recruiters love referrals. So be their best friend, befriend them. That's what they will remember you for. So you need to stay on their radar all the time. So if you can provide a referral, if the job isn't up to what you think it is, or what meets your career goals or your career plan at that particular time, try and refer somebody, a colleague or somebody else in your industry. That's what they like. Number 5, activate and grow your network. Recruiters are looking for a person with a large network, because what can they tell their client at the other end? That this candidate has a huge network. Doesn't matter whether it's in sales, business development, supply chain, or finance. You can network in that environment, and you can bring, the more network you have, the better it's going to be for you as a candidate. Finally, a recruiter is going to ask you, when he or she calls you, they're going to ask for your resume. Is your resume up to date? Is it ATS friendly? What is ATS? Applicant Tracking System. By that I mean, does it scan properly? because a resume today without being ATS friendly is like a dead dog. You need to have an ATS friendly resume. So make sure your resume is up to date. And above all, once you build a relationship with an executive recruiter, maintain that relationship. They don't just want to know you when you're in career transition, when you're seeking that next challenge. They want to know you when you're driving success at your company, at your employer. So once every 5 or 6 months, shoot them an email saying, I'm having a great time at ABC company. Send them a success story, but tell them, just remind them that you're always looking out for your next opportunity or your next challenge. So hopefully you've got some information about how executive recruiters work, but we will get in deeper as I interview quite a few executive recruiters. I'm lining up right now to discuss how they search for talent, how they use LinkedIn, what do they use as their processes for searching for talent, and how to get on their radar. I am passionate about helping you reach your career goals. I have an offer for you, a free, no obligation, no sales pitch, resume critique, and yes, and a LinkedIn audit. However, I am realistic. I am tough. I say it as it is because, as you know, you only get one kick of the can here. So I want to remove all those red flags so you can have a bank of green flags. So when you come to career transition and executing a job search, you will move from A to B in the fastest possible way. Are you interested in my offer? If so, send your resume to an email via LinkedIn in the message bar there, or send it to the email in the message below, the block below. If you are watching on YouTube, please subscribe by pressing the button below. Also press the bell icon so you will be notified of all my future videos in the Captain Career series of how-to videos and a lot more. Cheers.